Dr. David Isenberg. David received his MD at the University of London. He was the Sir Jules Thorne Research Fellow at the University College Hospital. Then he was the Stanley Thomas Johnson Research Fellow at Tufts New England Medical Center. He's a fellow of the Royal College of Physicians. He's a fellow of the Academy of Medical Sciences. He's presently the ARC Diamond Jubilee Professor of Rheumatology at the University College London. He has a number of meetings that he's chaired and groups. He's been the chairman of the British Isles Lupus Group, BILOG. He's been chairman of the Systemic Lupus International Collaborating Clinics. He's been a council member for rheumatology of the Royal Society of Medicine. He's been president of the British Society of Rheumatology, chairman of the British Society for Rheumatology's Biologics Registry Committee, which he's going to talk about now. He has over 440 original papers and 215 chapters and reviews. And he's going to talk about the BSR Biologics Registry following the fortunes of 16,000 RA patients. Just how good are the TNF-alpha inhibitors long-term? David.
Well, I'd like to start by thanking David and Pam for their kind invitation to come and join you today. I've organized a few meetings in my time, and I know that organizing meetings is a great deal of work, and the thought that you've been doing this every year for 25 years is quite impressive to me. Now, the one thing that you didn't tell me when I was coming out here was what sort of a crowd you were going to get here. Were they going to be staid and conservative, or did they want to get down and dirty? And looking at you this morning, I decided definitely the latter. So I've given you the dry facts, if you like, of the register in an editorial that we published. I was a co-author on that in your books. But I thought this morning I would try and tell you some of the stories behind the headlines. I thought that might be a little bit more interesting. Now, let's see if I can get this to work. Okay. So the Biologics Register was established actually in 2001 by the British Society for Rheumatology, which is the kind of the craft union for rheumatologists in the UK. It's actually based, though, at the ARC, that's the Arthritis Research Campaign. Now, that's the biggest rheumatology charity in the UK. It funds about $40 million worth of arthritis research in the UK on an annual basis. They also pay half my salary, for which I'm immensely grateful. The plan was to establish a register which would look at the risk for cancer. That's what it was predicated on. And from statistical estimates, we reckon that we would need about 4,000 patients with rheumatoid arthritis being treated